In this week's Parsha, we learn about the laws of the unsolved murder case, known as the mitzvah of Egla Arufa. And that is that in the temple times, if a dead body was discovered lying in the field, the judges of the High Supreme Court of Jerusalem would come down to the murder scene. They would measure the closest city to the murder scene, and then the rabbis and judges of that city would come down, bring a heifer as an atonement, and then they would declare that our hands didn't spill this blood. The priest would then beseech God for forgiveness, and the Torah says God would forgive the community. One of the reasons of this ritual was that to a certain degree, the Torah holds the entire community responsible for the tragedy, because they should have seen to it that this person was fed and this person was guarded. And the Torah is conveying the message that the community is responsible to make sure that these things don't happen again. Every mitzvah in the Torah also has its spiritual dimension. What is the message for us today? In each community, unfortunately, we have a certain amount of our children that leave the healthy and moral environment and get involved with lowly and destructive forces, to the point that some of them lose their innocence, lose their soul, and they become spiritually dead and emotionally dead. And the Torah is conveying a twofold message. One, to the community, that it is the responsibility of every person of the community to help these children, and not to say that, well, it's not my kid, and I'm just going to sigh. Everyone is responsible to help these kids, and we have to make sure to prevent that these tragedies don't happen again. The second message the Torah is saying to these lost souls, that you should know that your life has infinitely value, and that your destiny is of the most importance to God, and everything that you do matters, and you do have the ability to change your life around and become a beacon of light to others. And that is the message of the mitzvah of the Egla Arufa. Have a very good Shabbos.